And if Christ Jesus came now, born in the modern world, in the roaring complexity of New York City, the city that never sleeps, it would not diminish his eternal nature, his divine mission, or his unshakable strength of character. But his approach would speak to our times just as he spoke to fishermen, shepherds, and tax collectors 2,000 years ago, the birth in New York City. He would not be born in luxury nor in the elite neighborhoods of Manhattan. Rather, his parents, perhaps a humble working-class couple, would find themselves in a crowded, struggling part of the city, maybe in the Bronx or Queens. The hospitals would be full, the rent too high, and the options scarce. Just as Bethlehem had no room at the inn, there would be no room in the high-rises of the rich. He would be born in a modest setting, his first cries mingling with the noise of traffic sirens and subway rumbles. And just as shepherds in the fields first heard the good news, perhaps the first to sense his arrival would not be celebrities or politicians, but the overlooked, the homeless man huddled on the corner, the immigrant mother cleaning late-night offices, the cab driver pulling an all-night shift. The character of Christ in the modern world. His character would remain unchanged. Unshakable compassion. He would move toward the broken, the addicted, the lonely, scrolling endlessly on their phones. He would sit on park benches with those ignored by the rushing crowd. Uncompromising truth. In a world flooded with misinformation and noise, his words would cut through like a clear trumpet call, simple, unbending, and piercing to the heart. Radical humility. He would not seek fame on social media, though the cameras would follow him everywhere. He would turn down endorsements, platforms, and political crowns, just as he refused them before. Mind how he would do his Father's work. Among the poor and forgotten, he would walk the subways at night, blessing those without homes. He would be found in shelters, hospitals, and halfway houses. Just as he touched lepers, he would not fear touching the rejected, the HIV patient, the addict, the mentally ill. Through story and parable, instead of preaching from temple steps, he might speak in coffee shops, street corners, community centers, or live streams that reach millions. He would craft parables that speak of smartphones, skyscrapers, Wall Street greed, and the endless pursuit of likes. 3. Healing and restoration. Doctors and scientists would be baffled. The paralyzed man from a car accident would rise from his wheelchair in Central Park. The blind woman would open her eyes in a crowded subway car. And the healed would not just regain health, but find new life in him. 4. Challenging power structures. Just as he confronted the Pharisees and corrupt rulers, he would stand against modern systems of injustice. He would call out exploitation in politics, greed on Wall